Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Theresa. It's also the opening day of firearm deer season in northern Michigan. So the woods has come alive with visitors from downstate, and hunters are here, and the schools are off. It's a really big day up here in Michigan. I am not a hunter. I won't partake in that, but the stores and the shops and the restaurants and everything will be very full with people this week. I came across a quote a while ago that I absolutely love, and it says, "You can say no once at the grocery store, or you can buy it, bring it home, and say no over and over and over again." And I really love that. I'm going to try to post that a little bit later. Facebook doesn't allow me to post videos and clip arts in the same post, but I'll see if I can figure out how to do it separately. I know the bloggers, people that read my blog, can see both of them. But I love that quote, and I was thinking about that today because it's the weekend, and that's typically when I do my grocery shopping. One of the advantages about working at the Mount Pleasant campus a few days a week for a while is that I have access to the big box stores. Currently, I live about 14 miles away from the little local store where I do my grocery shopping, but I'm almost 40 minutes or more away from Myers or Walmart or whatever. But it's been great that I can hit those big box stores when I'm down in Mount Pleasant working, and typically I do that on Friday. Well, Friday evenings in Mount Pleasant, in those stores, it's absolutely crazy. They are extremely busy. It's a university town. There's a casino there. There's weekenders. It's just absolutely crazy with people. It drives me nuts. I'm a don't do well with all that bustle. And what happens when I go to the store in that situation is that I rush through, I end up buying things that I wouldn't or normally wouldn't do, things that I shouldn't buy just because I want to get in and get out. I don't have the time to look at the labels. I don't have time to read the calorie content or the nutrition content. And I end up spending way more money than I need to. And I buy things that I really don't need. I don't buy things that are really high in calories. I don't buy candy or junk like that. I'm not tempted by that in any way most of the time. But I'll buy extra protein bars. I'll buy those puffed popcorn things, and those Kellogg baked chips and such. And even sometimes I buy cashy, crunchy cereal. And those are okay in moderation. I don't have moderation. So I'll open that box of cereal at night, and I'll sit there and I'll eat handfuls of it just as a snack. It's good, it's high in protein and fiber and all of that, but I don't need to eat a quarter of a box of that or 2 cups of that. And so I really ought to just not buy it. I know that I don't have control over that. Right now, the stores are just filled with great marketing strategies for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Up and down the main aisles, you're going to see fudge kits and baking supplies and chocolate chips and butterscotch chips and sugar and everything that you need for all the baking, all of the things for the Thanksgiving and Christmas recipes, candies of all sorts, goodies, treats, pastries, everything for people to get ready to entertain for the holidays. And so the temptation for those things in the grocery store can be really overwhelming. One of the strategies that I have started doing is to go to the grocery store when I'm fresh, when I'm not stressed after the end of the day, when I'm not hungry, when I'm not fighting the congestion and the traffic. So here it is. It's not quite 6 o'clock. I'm a morning person, you know that. And I'm dressed and I'm ready to head out the door. And I'm going to go to the grocery store before I go to work. Because I know when I go to Myers this morning, there'll be very few people there. I can take my time. I can make good choices. And I can shop at my own pace and be very, very wise in what I purchase. And so I encourage you to put your guard up. Be aware when you go in that grocery store. Think about that quote just don't buy it. Some of you have a situation that's different than I. You have people in the house, you have spouses or children or others that live in your home that are not struggling with weight. So you still have to make those desserts. You still have to bring the things to pack school lunches. You still have to make food for the entire family. Fortunately, I only cook a big meal for my friend on the weekends, and so I'm able to do that without the temptation during the week. One of the strategies I've discovered is I made fudge for him recently, and I put nuts in it. Or I'll make cookies and I'll put nuts in them because I don't like nuts. So make purchase snacks if you have to that you are not particularly fond of. Somebody mentioned a while ago when we were discussing Halloween that they buy the Halloween candy that they don't like so that they can give it away and they're not tempted by it. So I'm off to the grocery store and hopefully I will be able to fill my buggy with good produce and nourishing food and yogurt and such. And I'm hoping that you have a great Friday. Make it a good day. Enjoy the weekend and make wise choices. Say no once. Just don't bring it in the house. You can do it, guys. I know you can. See you soon. Bye.